Okay. Hey, ladies. Happy Friday. I hope that your week has been good, and I have loved seeing all of your faces show up in those little circles at the top of the app. It just makes my day when I see everybody showing up. But since it's Friday, and I know that it's hard, the weekends are. Yeah, sorry, this light is just making things weird. Anyway, I know that the weekends are hard and it's hard to stay on track, quote unquote, and just stick with our goals. And we're at the end of our second week, which is huge. We only have 1 week left. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of encouragement and hopefully light that fire under your butt again to stick with it, keep going, because we've got goals. All of us have goals. And I'm here to see you through. Christy is too. And I don't want to see you guys slack. And I want to see you get to the end of this challenge and feel like I did the best that I could. I want you each to be able to say that. Not that you're probably going to do it perfectly, but I want you to be able to say, I really did try my best, and I feel good about that. So I know, sorry, I'm kind of all over the place today. My parents are coming in tonight, and I'm so excited because I finally have a little break, and things have just been crazy here lately. So I'm going to first talk about today's post as far as talking about those drinks that we have a really hard time with. Some of you mentioned coffee with creamer. That would be mine too, Kara. Some of you mentioned soda, Gatorade, you name it. So my challenge for you this weekend is to cut all that out. Okay, cut the crap. We're in this challenge for a reason, to build better habits and things that are going to give us life and better health, because eventually that's going to give us a better quality of life and more energy, and who doesn't want that, right? So my challenge for you this weekend is to stick with your meal plan. Remember how I told you guys to read your program guides at the beginning of the challenge, to read it from front to back, the whole thing through? I'm guessing some of you probably didn't do that. I hope that you all did, but I'm guessing some of you didn't. If you haven't, I would encourage you to do it again and really stick with what they're talking about as far as the drinks. Drinks can make a huge difference in our diet, in our weight gain, in our weight loss, in maintaining our weight. And so this weekend, my challenge for you is to cut the pop or soda, whatever you call it in your side of the country. Cut out the creamer. If you love creamer, because I know some of you do, and that's me as well, I actually don't really like it that much unless it's real, true, creamy, heavy cream. But I have found that a splash of like whole milk, that, at least for me, that does the trick. And that's going to be better than all of like the sugary creamer that's made with like soybean oil and things like that. So if you have to have creamer, do it that way. You can also whip up coconut oil and make it like a frothy cream. It's not quite the same, but it helps. Cut like the sugary sports drinks, and I would, if you still have your Shakeology, use your Shakeology as your little sweet treat instead. It's way better, made from whole plants, whole foods. It's so much better for you. It has natural vitamins, added vitamins if you have the whey kind. Yeah, use that as your sweet treat if you really, really need that. Cut the diet pop, all that. So that's my challenge for you this weekend, since we all seem to struggle with that. And if you really want to see those results, then you're going to have to make a change in what you're drinking. And if you're shooting to drink all of your recommended water every day, it's probably not going to be that hard to cut out. Well, I'm not going to say it's not that hard. It's going to be easier to cut out those bad drinks. The other thing I wanted to touch on real fast, I promise I'm going to make this fast, is something that I've been thinking about. Since we're at the end of the challenge, we're probably getting tired, we're probably getting worn out, and some of you might be thinking, there's no way I can keep up with working out 7 days a week. I am having a hard time with my meal planning, my meal prepping. I just can't do it. This is way too hard. I've done this before. I'm just going to give up. There's no use. Does that sound familiar? Because I've been there, and I just want to encourage you guys, if you're thinking that way, to just stop. Because you can make healthy your lifestyle. You can make it more than just a 3-week thing where you do really well for 3 weeks and then you stop. It's all about those little changes that I've talked about before. But what I really want you to work on is your mindset and balance, okay? So you can't go 100% in all the time. It just doesn't happen. But you can make a lot of little changes so that eventually your whole lifestyle is healthy. So when you want to have those treats, or you want to have a night out where you just feast on whatever is in front of you and you don't care, then you can, and you're not going to feel bad about it. We're all looking for balance, right? So I was thinking about this the other night when I was trying the Pure Barre class, or the workout on Beachbody On Demand. But you can't have balance without focus, okay? Because it's really, really hard to work on to get your balance right when you're looking all over the place. And I think you'll notice if you're doing yoga, if you're doing barre, any of those types of balance exercises or fitness routines or programs, they always tell you to find something, object in the room, something in front of you, kind of high up, and to focus on it, right? Because when we are dead set, dead focused on what's in front of us and what our goal is, then it's a lot easier to find that balance, okay? Because when we're looking this way and that way and trying to do this and this and this, and we're just scattered all over the place, which is where I found myself this week, I'm just teeter-tottering everywhere, and I'm falling over, and then I get frustrated because I fell flat on my face once again. And so anyway, all that to say, if you're feeling like you're having a hard time balancing it all, my challenge to you and my advice would be to write down 3 to 5 priorities, what those are. It can just be as far as your health goals, and if that's it, maybe just 1 to 3. Or I feel like there's dust flying around. Or if it's just you're having a hard time balancing this challenge with work and kids and friendships and all these other things that are important to you, just make a list of your top priorities, your top 5. Rank them in order, write them down, put them up somewhere, and then figure out how you can devote certain amounts of time to those things each day, and plan your schedule around that. This is something I've really been working on in my own life, as far as like my health and meal planning and different things like that too. And every single time that I'm focused, I feel balanced and I do well. And I just feel healthier. Like, I'm not spending too much time here, not spending too much there. I'm still devoting time to the people and the things that are important to me and my priorities. And I'm not wasting all that extra time on things that I don't need to. So if you're feeling that way and you need some help, reach out to me, and I would love to help you kind of narrow down your goals for your health. We'll put your master goal, and then we'll come up with little goals to get there, because it's going to be all those little goals that help you get to your big goal. But you have to know what you're focusing on, one, and you have to keep your focus on that one thing or that one goal in order to find your balance. So that is my spiel for the day, hopefully for the whole weekend. My parents are in town, so I'm still going to be posting, and Christy will be each morning. I want to see everyone's faces. I am making it my goal to get my workouts in every single day this weekend, today and through Sunday. even with company in town, which is going to be hard, but I'm going to do my best to do it. So hold me to that. I'm going to hold you girls to your goals. And I want to see some really, really great non-scale and scale victories come Sunday, because we have one more week after that, but we still have Sunday, and the rest of today. So 3.5 days to finish that. So let's finish this week strong, ladies. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.